Let's see, is this working? Oh, good morning. How's it going? I'm Split Sanity or Boris Brimson, and I'm here to finish the day of DDLC plus. I know, right? Crazy to have two streams in one single day. Birds must be flying. Wait, no. I forgot how the sentence worked. But basically, I just felt like I didn't complete the day enough. And before Name is actually and before I want to apologize to my friend Amelia because I thought she was a different friend. She actually made a recording to tell me how to pronounce her username because it's actually based off of her last name. So we're gonna listen to that first. Of course, my last name is actually pronounced Hutera, not Hutra. Hutera. Hutera. Say it with me. Hutera. My name is not Yura. I have no idea how did you even come to that conclusion. It's Amelia, but it's fine. It's fine. You just sleep with one eye open. Oh God, that's terrifying. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. But yeah, so Hutira is my friend Amelia, and that was I made a little oopsie daisy with her name. I thought she was a different friend when she commented. So we're gonna just finish the day because I felt like it went unfinished. And I'll probably at some point I'll probably upload a little clip of the actual full of both of the parts combined. But for right now, we're just gonna do this. And I hope Natsuki is up here. The the person who was. I think where we left off last was I said last like it was so long ago. Where we left off was right. Just get back to show Sailor in my poem, right? Let's see, history. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh, why don't you even at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write for me? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm just gonna pull up my stream on my phone because that's what I do. Oh, that's on full volume. Golly. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Hmm, I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Bittersweet. What's the word that I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yep, called it. Hee hee. Oh, I'm using the wrong emotion. Yeah. Oh no. Why is that? Wrong emotion. Whoopsie daisy. That happens sometimes. Sometimes your face is just feeling something else than what you're actually feeling. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Savory. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. That's true, I love rainbows. Right, I'm just gonna send my friend this real quick. Yeah, why is everything open air? No, I don't want to open request. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. I know, who would expect that from a longtime friend? Why is my okay? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Boris. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I'm gonna drink water because I just went out, you know. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they comes in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another. Hold them out to each and every friend, at each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. Well, all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap. Holy crap indeed. That is the poem of a friend who feels like she's been overworked and stretched too thin. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. Don't pigeonhole people. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm going to keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori has always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Ooh, that's happened to me before. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next? Last but not least. Oh, I guess technically least. Hi again, Boris. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Oh, right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Hmm, I guess so. I love predicting messages that I'm about to say. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside of that head of hers? Who knows? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one. Oh, that hits close to home. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Hold on, I gotta screenshot this and send this to my friend. Oh, well, I know. Let's see. Doo-doo. I know this seems insane, but there's a reason for this, and I have to send this to my friend. Sorry, sorry to interrupt, but like, this is really important to me. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying, but anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. All right, let's take a look. Where's my? Oh, that's not the right app. Why are there all the wrong apps? Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Did I have a different continue button before? Wikipedia. Oh, I'm gonna. Hi, welcome to the stream, Gutierrez. Today I have not had the best time at pronouncing my friends' names. I don't know who this is, but welcome to Gutierrez. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space on my paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over all the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell about what it's about. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. That's true. I think poetry is a form of art, and art is often abstract and means nothing, especially my art. I don't like drawing things that have like a hidden meaning behind it. That's just a personal thing, though. Skid and Pump VR, welcome to the stream. I know, DDLC. DDLC Plus, actually. Or a Did I miss that? I did not. Or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Thank you. Thank you for that sweet, sweet foreshadowing. I have a large feeling that this is quite a little bit of foreshadowing. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What are we even talking about? Thank you. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. And Junior, Boris Junior, do you not have any sort of reaction to that? Apparently not. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit down at the front of the room. Is this about this festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. I like how Monica hasn't given out anybody any prior warning, apparently, except for Sayori. Although they're the president and vice president after all. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you already heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? For, Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite their poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the poster in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't start putting up those posters already, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri had never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Well, you kind of opened up the club, so yeah, I guess you are responsible. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Somehow, throughout all of this, I have not managed to understand what literature is about. And neither has Junior. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? Cupcakes. Cupcakes were the feelings that brought me here in the first place, actually. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. Hmm, I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Junior, you were bribed to buy cupcakes. What are you talking about? Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Oh, I gotta make sure everyone gets to see this. Oh, oh no. Oh golly, I just said, no. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just panicking. Oh, I messed up. Hold on, just gotta resend these things. My apologies. Sorry that there's a lot of breaks in between. Just gonna. Why not? Is anybody else? I don't really care for anybody else. That's good enough for me. Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Uh, okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sorry, I need to drink water. Oh my gosh, how did I mess this up again? No, why? Why does it do this to me? Why? There we go. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. Haha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No, no way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? That's a good point, but I only have like two or three poems made. I don't feel like that's a good baseline. Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands before the poem. This title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Have I read that one? I don't think I have. Did you show that to us? I'll have to check the VODs later. Oh yeah. If, by the way, if somehow you haven't seen the previous videos, live streams already, go and watch them now. They're up. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes fixated on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. What about Natsuki? Finally, Monica finishes the resuscitation. We're resuscitating people now. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over the podium. This poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it. You can do it, Yuri. It's called The After Image of a Crimson Eye. Oh, Sauron. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. This poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. Nice, putting it all on yourself, that's always a good idea. I'm the first to start applauding. No applauding for anybody else, though. Nice. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Uh, Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins reciting her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poem. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Boris liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem really fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work as well with that kind of delivery. Eh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on where you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. I'll be right back. I gotta turn off my fan. My fan, like, you can test it. Ugh. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Ecstasy? Natsuki? Hmm. Don't make me go before Boris. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Boris lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Ouch, that hurts a little bit, but fair. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. Ah, the apathetic mindset, let's go. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Yes, the big jumble of words that somehow everyone sees as a magical interpretation. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Hold on, this is a perfect. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's gotta be a little bit hurtful. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki English. Natsuki begrudgingly. Natsuki begrudgingly gets her out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a deep breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. Now that wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. I Yeah, I agree. Actually, I don't feel. I'm not a huge fan of social anxiety. I don't believe in it. I'd rate it 3 out of 10. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have a good idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know a bit ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in this effort all for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh, yeah, no problem. Flustered boy. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it, if it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica. Simp. Good boy. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys, don't make it such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Boris. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more because this will be the final and last time. Apparently, that's such terrible phrasing. Even though it's only been few days, a lot of things have changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. True. I don't, this is a lot of pressure, but you can do it. Well, oop, here we save. This is a time we save. Thank you, Monica, for that tip of the day. I am assuming that OBS is still somehow capturing this. Okay, good. Oh, what do I say? Oh, Natsuki, you're back. Hi, Natsuki. Hey, Tuxedo Rat. Welcome to the stream. This is going to be a slightly short stream. Well, if it's, let's see, history. So let's say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. See, why can't we do both? I want to say Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that even make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez, there's not even a point in speculating in something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. But it's fun to fantasize. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Yeah, everyone is unique in their own person, like me. No one can ever be anything like me because I am perfect in every way, shape, and form. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault. Blame game. It was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I mean, it kind of was, but Junior has a little weird mindset. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Poem time! And that's where I think we'll leave off. Yeah, this is what. So, let's see. Loading screen. Can I do this properly? I don't know why the loading screen is off center and so far off. Hold on, we're gonna have to fix that. Loading screen. Perfect. Well, thank you, everybody. Well, everybody, thank you for coming to. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for coming to this last moment stream. I know it was random, but I felt like finishing, making sure the day was finished. So, make sure to boot that dang it, why do I forget my catchphrase? Make sure to boot that like button and nuzzle that subscribe button. I'm Split Sanity or Boris Crimson, and I'm headed out. Goodbye. How do I end the stream? Oh, I forgot. I forgot to mute the audio. Oh well. How do I end this thing? Stop streaming.